Hello everyone, this is the Nameless one. Today we are going to go over the episode 11 highlights for Lost Memories. Before we do though, I would like to say that if you enjoy what we are doing and would like to support the channel, then check out my reward tiers at patreon.com/thenamelessone, link in the description. And thank you to those who already have. Without further ado, let's begin. The first clip is of the party encountering Zecora. Roll clip. A little off to one side is what appears to be a zebra. What do? She is standing slightly behind one of the trees.
Hello there. I wave.
Is your name Zecora by chance?
The zebra kind of jerks funny as you say the name, and as you see her moving, you hear a whirring and clicking sound. It still looks like a zebra.
Oh no.
But
Oh god.
it doesn't quite seem like it wants to answer or come near you. In fact, it shrinks a little further behind the tree, but does still seem interested. What do?
You said it's like clicking?
You hear whirring and clicking. If you've ever listened to like a clock,
You should back away. If they don't want to be bothered, let's not bother them. They can't no drama.
Not too late. I already stepped forward and waved friendly. I don't go that far. Just a step forward from the party and wave.
you get a reluctant wave as an answer. But you can tell that the zebra, it's wearing a more of a heavy cloak. So as you get closer, you notice that the zebra's skin, or at least you're fairly certain its skin, is very much dried out and drawn taut, held together by hooks in the skin from the body.
Is there anything behind her that I can see?
Nope.
I sit down and then I look at the party like everybody look nice, and then just kind of wave her closer in a friendly fashion.
So what does the rest of the party do?
I'm gonna ask them
Like-
if they're gonna try to bash my head open. Because based off prior experiences, it's not that pleasant.
I cautiously approach.
Are
I
you going?
just kick, but I don't really move.
You going to sit with Ellis, Petrol?
Yeah.
Paige, what do you do?
I'm sitting off to the side, having my pistol enveloped in my magic, but not pulled out yet.
So after a moment, Zebra steps forward, and you can hear like the whirring and clicking of the same clockwork kind of sound, accompanied with some grinding noises, as it and creaking of what you can only describe as like dried leather, as it steps forward a bit. And it's at this point that you notice that the eyes look a lot like if you remember Bronze Eye. Her eyes are very similar to what his looked like.
Ooh.
As she approaches, she stops, giving you guys about a good 5 to 10 feet between you and her, and then hoofs something in the dirt, and then steps away a bit.
I look at what she hoofed into the dirt.
So it looks like she wrote in somewhat broken Ponish. How did you know that name?
Heard it from a town that we came from, or a zebra colony that lived on the edge of the Everfree.
She shakes her head and sits down and hoofs another message. This time she doesn't move away. Do you move forward to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wrote that she is surprised that they remember her.
Is there any
Why-
particular reason why you would be surprised?
She nods and writes in the dirt again, and writes between purges and long centuries, much has been forgotten.
Ah, that makes sense.
The question still stands: is she still around?
So you see her face kind of contort in what you can only assume is a smile, and so after that she nods and hoofs. You're looking at her.
I walk up to her and give her a look.
She awkwardly pats you on the back. You feel like no body heat, and her skin does indeed feel like dried leather, just poorly dried. So like that almost parchmenty feel. You also can feel the machinery inside her whirring and ticking. And she gently pushes you away before writing, "Perhaps we should speak somewhere else."
Yeah.
And
Less
she,
out of this area.
Yeah, she gestures for you guys to follow her as she trots into the woods. This next clip is of Cyanx finding out why Zecora was in the state the party found her in. Roll clip. She turns and starts rummaging through a pile of junk in the corner of the room, and she slides a tablet across the floor to you guys.
I pick up the tablet.
Let me see. Let me see.
I mean, you can see, but you're not holding it.
Some of the technology
I
that
poked the
we've been
tablet
seeing
anyway.
since we've woke up,
I
we're-
care.
we were nowhere near when we fell asleep.
She writes on the board, urging you guys to look through the tablet.
I go ahead and look through the tablet.
So, digging through the tablet, you find a particular piece of information that seems fairly interesting to you. And
Mhm.
it's under the project name of Project Mana, where
Huh.
it details the collection of stasis pods to be used to fuel the god engines.
Wait, so there are more people trapped to fuel robots?
Apparently.
And does that mean that the robots that we're tied to broke down, or
Maybe.
we were just never put into a robot?
She writes down a simple sentence, and it says, "One pony, one robot."
Yeah, we were all together.
She
My-
she erases it and
my-
writes, "They were making an army."
I think we've come across one of the robots while traveling.
She nods knowingly before writing that those were the only ones that actually managed to function that she knows of, but also adds that she was not part of the FPC.
I go
Okay.
under the others.
I'm going
This is getting
to.
creepier.
Yeah, I'm going to continue looking through the tablet to see if there's anything else.
Ellis, you do find a file that is password protected.
I guess I'm going to hack. That's a fail.
So the file rejects your attempts to get into it and says, "One try remaining."
Yeah.
Maybe the password is password.
No, that's a pass.
So you managed to crack the file, and by the looks of it, nobody's opened the file or in the quite a while. As
Mhm.
far as you can tell, Zecora was not equipped to do so either. But you do find a mention of basically of a zebra spy that was captured and interrogated for information, and because of that, they started the project Dream Eater.
Is there anything else about Dreamy?
Nope. It was just a list of what little information they were able to get from her. It was detailed that she was found wandering around in the Everfree, though, still assumed to be a spy.
My eyes kind of go a little wide, and then I put that one away.
Our final clip is of Slashing Shadow's encounter with the storyteller and the tale of the musicians who played the Song of War. Roll clip. You come to a campfire. Sitting at the campfire is a now all too familiar figure.
Everyone keep
again.
running into each other. Can you at least start carrying like some tea or coffee?
She looks at you with, you can only imagine, as an expression of surprise, as she is still wearing a leather mask, and says, "This is kind of a new one on me, actually. I've never had repeat visitors." She fishes around into her cloak and offers you a flask, Moon.
I accept the flask.
She then looks at you guys and says, "Well, since you're here, I might as well tell you a story." And she tells you a long time ago there was a pair of siblings. They were known throughout the land as great musicians. One day, a silver-tongued snake appeared to them and offered them the opportunity to play a song that would change the world. Little did they know his song was a song of war. After many years they spent playing their song, they were blinded to what was going on, and soon coming to realize what it was that they had wrought upon the world, began to weep, and now play only a song of sorrow. And just like every other time so far, as soon as she finishes the story, she walks off into the woods and vanishes. And that's all we have time for today. I would like to say a big thank you to Forever Free Brony for the intro, outro, and background music. Also a special thanks to my priest tier Patreons, Sawtooth Waves, Elissander, Gilded Page, Haxros, and Cameo Shadowness. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our streams and uploads. Everyone have a great day and drink water.